We're now live, folks. Welcome back to the DZMC Gaming Channel, where every Friday night you get to watch the best of the best in the world hunker down and play some Axis and Allies. Welcome, everybody. Speak. You may speak.
Hello, hello.
We're waiting on KH, right? KH is new, right? It's the best of the best in the world.
I believe
Hunker down and play some Axis and Allies. KH, maybe he doesn't know we're waiting for him.
Oh, there's John. All right. So we're going random teams?
Yeah, I think so. I was the U.S.-Russia last week. I masterfully played them, so I don't think it's fair to you guys for me to play them again.
You were a wonderful teammate.
Thanks, man. Just got back from D.C. Had a great time with the fam. I purposely chose while Congress was in recess because it was not nearly as crazy as it could be. But man, was it hot! Holy shit, was it hot! Jesus. But our nation,
it's been pretty hot this summer.
yeah, our nation's capital is beautiful though. It's been a long time since I haven't seen it since I was a kid. But man, it's really a sight to behold. All of the monuments and just the history, the architecture. It's really crazy. And it was so clean. Everything was so clean. I was impressed. So anybody looking to go to Washington D.C., I highly recommend thumbs up. Very reasonably priced.
Hey.
Hey.
What do we got for teams?
Hey, Shaky.
We're doing random.
Random sounds like.
So KH.
Okay, did you guys roll it?
No, I didn't roll it.
Nope.
I got no dice. I ain't got no dice, dog. Well,
I got a die right here.
I do have dice, but they're all in my Axis and Allies kits downstairs in the cupboard.
How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing?
Good, John. How are you, man?
Good.
KH, what are we gonna...
Good. All right. I was actually up by you the last couple days with my family.
Well,
Not really close to you, but by Alexandra Bay.
Who's you?
You, Tim.
Oh,
You.
oh, Alexandra Bay. Where's that?
It's about 2 hours north of Rochester.
North of Rochester? Oh, you're in Canada?
I didn't cross over into Canada. I stayed on the New York side, but yeah.
Oh, so
I was
you're
up there with my family.
You're up more towards the Thousand Islands area.
Yeah, that's exactly where it was.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful up there. And that's not too far away. A couple hours.
Yeah, about 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. KH, what are we calling you? Are we calling you KH? Do you have a first name you'd prefer to be called, or?
KH or Ben is fine.
KH or Ben? Now this is your first time actually playing Friday Night Blitz, right?
No, I played 2 other games in the past.
Oh, did he? Oh shit. Sorry, I forgot.
Nah, that's no big deal.
All right. All right. Well, then you know the rules. I don't have to explain those.
You guys got the teams yet?
No, okay. Why don't we?
I got a dice roller.
Okay, here we go.
So, same system as before.
1 through 5, 6 through 10.
5.
That kind of thing.
Yes. Actually, there's 5 of us now, so it's 1 through 4.
Oh, right.
It goes by 4s. So, starting with John, you get 18. Upper
Nice.
percentile.
Nice
That
roll.
would be the U.S.
The U.S.?
Yep.
I'll take that.
Ben, you get 18 again. Got to reroll. Upper percentile again. Got to reroll. 5. That's Germany.
All right.
All right.
Roach.
Give it to me.
6. Gonna roll again. 2. Russia.
All right. Okay. Lots of fun.
And Shaky,
I-
Japan. You get Japan if you get an odd number.
I get to go first.
Even, you get UK. And I get Japan.
Right. So,
All right. Feels
so
like I
Ben,
get UK quite a bit.
Ben and Connor are
Yeah.
Bound to happen.
right. So me, John, and Shaky are the allies. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's join, baby.
Oh boy. Cool.
Joined. I'm joined.
Exciting.
Ben's got to join his Germany. Guys, looking forward to the new season of Axis and Allies. You already got Yordi into any of your placement games? Anybody?
I
I
started
did start
one.
one.
I haven't started one yet.
Oh, a placement game started again?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Waiting on you, Ben.
Can somebody send another in? Yeah, can somebody send another invite?
Nope.
um,
We can only send one invite. So if you
Huh.
missed it, did you misclick or something?
No, I don't know what.
Just
I
go
hit
public.
accept.
Just go
I went
public.
to the home page.
Okay, so listen, here's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to make the game public, and then you're gonna have to rejoin it from the join custom game screen. But I want you to be ready because when I do it, I don't want any random person to join. Okay.
Or a bot.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. Here we go. Make public.
Seen any
3,
bots.
2, 1. Public.
There it is. All right.
All right.
Okay, here we
Good
go.
luck, fellas.
and we're in.
You
Good luck.
guys.
All right. Good luck. And I'm not gonna start off the new season with anything silly or anything, so we're just gonna go 4-2. Stupid.
Hmm.
Why does it feel like I'm clicking slowly? I don't know why. It's weird. Okay.
You're doing fine.
I did it. Let's go. Oh, crazy, silly stuff. Like that.
That could have gone better.
Well.
Still a chance to be average. Go below average.
Right.
Not bad.
I was starting to get
Not bad.
my feel on the second roll there, so Ukraine's gonna go good. Keep those dice going. Oh man. Oh, the bomber hits.
Oh. Bomber hit. Brutal. Okay, there we go.
Ooh, here we go again. Now I made the decision last time to back out, and it really paid off. I think we should do the same thing here, guys. Got everything but the plane. I get to keep 2 tanks. If I kill the plane, that's 10. Chance of losing 12 for sure. But I could hit something on the way in. Maybe I do stay. I could miss.
I always like to take it, but I see what you're saying with the material that's left.
Well, it pretty much guarantees he won't get Karelia in on the first round if we back out. I think we should back out. Let's play it. We'll play it cautiously. I think. I know what Shaky thinks. He's made that abundantly clear.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I know you don't.
Extra German plane.
It also allows us to do that too, so that's kind of cool.
Does it though? We did lose a bunch of extra. We lost an extra guy in West Russia.
That's true. We'll put both AA guns in West Russia. No, that would be silly.
And he could bring 9 things to caucus. So, do we have 9 things in caucus?
Well, we'll have... No, we don't. Well, that means I'd have to leave my planes there. It's probably prudent to do so. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's probably, yeah. Any problems with this, guys?
I mean, he shouldn't be able to take that.
No. He'll lose planes in the process if he wants to go for it. Okay. Which I don't think... Is it Ben that's playing Germany?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll grab it.
Yeah, but he's got a very good partner.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ben. Initial thoughts? What you thinking?
I'm not quite certain. I want to attack West Russia, or at least try and strafe it around. But I might wait on that.
Yeah, I'd wait on that. He has a little too many units right now.
Right.
You could stack Ukraine, or you can stack Karelia, I believe, in this position, if you wanted to.
Yep, probably could. Karelia would probably be the smarter bet.
Either can work with the right strategy. If you wanted Karelia, that works. I do like Karelia. Let's
Same
see.
here.
5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see if you can actually. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Have 16 attackers. Let me know if you see more. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You'd have 13 defenders. Yeah. 13 on 16.
You're counting the transport. That's if the transport. You're counting the transport, right? That's if the transport takes 2 and puts them in Karelia.
Correct.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I'll be right back.
15. All right. What is he expected? 5, 6, 7, 5, and 4, 8, 13. 13 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 14, 21. It's expected 33, 6, 12, 18, 35 and a half hits on the first attack into Karelia. You're expected 7, assume 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 infantry, 5 tanks is what you'd be able to put there. 16, 15, 31. You're expected 5 hits.
Might just be better to wait it out.
It is tight. Can we do... What about Ukraine?
Oh, Ukraine would be the same.
Territory. Well, the difference is we can put fighters in Ukraine.
Right. Yeah.
He's good.
They repulsive. 4 more or 2 more infantry that could attack, but that's not gonna.
Correct. 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. He's got 18 attackers. We can put there 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, yeah, we could probably hold Ukraine if we wanted to. Is that a route you want to take?
What would we do with Ukraine if we were stacked there?
If we stack Ukraine, it forces him to commit to either stacking Caucasus or West Russia. And depending on which he does, you can take the other. You see what I mean? Like, if we're in Ukraine with a full stack, he can't stack both Caucasus and West Russia against our force. So he'd probably stack Caucasus in that situation, in which case we could take West Russia and go from there.
Right.
What are you feeling on the purchase?
We're still purchasing. Okay.
I was thinking about yeah. Thinking about getting some infantry and a fighter.
Okay.
In this
What's
game.
the logic behind the fighter?
I'm gonna take Iceland.
And the fighter, you want the fighter to help with the sea combat?
Yeah, planning for the longer term. If they go for Germany, I'll have a decent air force over time to,
Dark skies.
cover more of Sea Zone 3 if possible.
Dark skies. It's balanced strategy. It works.
If you're going to start with a plane, I'd recommend a bomber to replace the one you lost. But if you want to go with a fighter, it's totally up to you.
Well, as a fighter, I'm able to purchase 10 infantry. Well, as a bomber, it's 9 of them.
Yeah, it'd be 7 infantry and 2 artillery.
Right.
It's a pretty standard G1.
I'll probably skip the artillery and just go for the infantry.
Oh, artillery come in handy, especially since you don't have many to begin with.
Right, those
I
points
think
build
you'll
up over time, though, and if I use the infantry to trade, it's cheaper that way.
That is true. If you're feeling it, go for it.
I'm online, babe. Just letting you know. I just want to say something. Oh, thank you, baby. I am a good driver. Sorry. Not you, babies. My other baby. Mr. Peanut. Mr. Peanut. Famous Peanut.
Alright, that will do. 9 infantry and a bomber.
Alright.
Go 1 guy Krylia, 1 guy to Iceland. Send these guys to attack here.
You do 6-0 or 5-1? In season 7.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, the Americans.
America. Whoa.
Oh, and 10?
Okay.
I would definitely
Ambitious.
not do that.
That's ambitious.
If you lose season 7, that completely switches the game.
Yeah, I know. It's a risky play. I've only done it a couple times.
Did it work?
It worked
It's
one
very
time.
risky.
It worked
You
one
did it a
time.
few times and it worked one time. It's not a good track record.
Yeah. Bad idea, generally speaking. I like the USA play though.
Yeah.
That's cool. Sticking it to old John. Yeah, I see what's happening.
Right, right. They got 2 transports. If you're gonna win, you may as well take out 2 of them.
Right. I couldn't agree more.
Well, 10, if season 7 goes really well, you have subs left, then you get to keep those subs if you kill the British destroyer. That'd be the 10 play. But yeah, you get an extra transport in 11.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah. What about the battleship? Should that go to Sea Zone 13 and take out the cruiser, or Sea Zone 17? Or
Well, see, here's the tricky play. Is if we're going to stack Ukraine, you're going to need the transport in 15 to go to 16. So it's either you send the battleship to 16 to draw off the British destroyer and some planes, or you send the battleship out to kill either the cruiser or destroyer.
right, as long as that destroyer lives, the battleship doesn't have much of a chance in 16.
Right. So you could kill the destroyer in 17 and the transport could go to 16 with 2 guys, and that'd be more expensive for him to deal with it. But then it comes at the cost of losing a transport for free.
Right.
Or you could kill the cruiser in 13. It would draw the season 10 destroyer to 13 plus his air force.
Right. I think I'm gonna go for the cruiser, just to weaken their fleet a bit more from the stronger unit. Help the dark skies out a bit more.
Okay.
Everything looked tight.
Let's do a quick sanity check. Wow, man, I really hope you get 11 in this play.
If it makes you feel any better, I can just send everybody there.
No, it's okay. If you have a hunch on 11, you can go for it.
All right, here goes nothing then. Just crossing my
Best of
fingers
luck.
like normal. Huh?
Best of
What'd you
luck.
say? Oh yeah, thanks.
Very important battle here.
Oh yeah. And I can almost tell if I ever lose this battle, that submarine will, will roll a 1. And if it doesn't roll a 1, normally I win. Or normally it goes pretty well.
I feel that. I feel that in my bones.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh, that went pretty well. We'll take that.
Yep.
This one is a little risky.
Yep. Got it.
Okay, very good, very good.
All right. Here goes
It'll
season
draw
one.
the British
Right.
aircraft to season 13 at least. This one would be a huge bonus if you get it.
Yep. Nope. All right.
Is that a final note or a
No, it's still
didn't
going
get it
on.
this turn note?
Yep. Not this.
All right. Still hope. I like hope.
Oh, I rolled 4 6s.
You're gonna run out of ammunition.
Oh, that's 5 6s in a row. Nobody's rolled anything but a 6 so far. Well, there's a 3.
I believe in you. You're almost out of torpedoes, but last shot's gonna count. Here we go.
Oh, 3 5. It's still going. That's round 5. Got it. 2. That's a 2.
Come on, two back.
All right.
Don't hit back.
Yes,
That's
very nice. Very nice.
cool. Yeah. Awesome.
Very good.
All right, I'm gonna move these guys to France. This guy to here. This guy to France. This to here. To here. Should I take the guys from Africa? Should I abandon Africa and do something like that?
I was thinking about that. I mean, it's tricky in this situation because if you don't have anything in Africa, he will have pretty easy job getting rid of Africa. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess you have extra planes. Put the German tanks in Ukraine.
Yeah, all the
And
ones
put-
that can
and put
go
all
there.
the-
Oh, wait a
No,
minute.
the ones in Berlin, and you have a fighter in Berlin that can also go to Ukraine.
Yeah, that's a good catch. I must have misclicked.
Yeah, we need everything that can reach Ukraine in Ukraine.
Yep.
Let's see. 18. What's it got again? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 on 18 is not going to work. 3 and 4 is fine. Having second thoughts about Africa.
Yeah, that's more or less up to you. I'm not quite sure what to do. Can always just take these guys from Southern Europe there.
So that is true, but it is interesting that you got rid of the Americans in 11, which means they can't land in 13 like they normally like to do. You could do
What's
half
the-
and half if you want.
Well,
Split the
what's your
difference.
Whoa, what do you mean by half and half? Oh, you mean something like this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's your game plan as Japan? Are you going to go through China?
Generally, yeah. If we're going to stack Ukraine, I'm probably gonna build some planes, come through China, threaten India enough to keep them off of Kazakh, and then help you stack Ukraine.
Yeah, because depending on what your plan is to threaten India, would be a better way of determining how many people to leave in Africa. Because if there's more of a presence there, he would have to. He couldn't just abandon it completely or attack it lightly. So that half and half seems like a good idea. Something like that, probably. Leaving the tank there.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that is interesting. And then don't forget the Southern Europe due to Bulgaria.
Alright, it was this. Yep.
Okay. Make sure your subs are set to submerge, by the way.
Yep, they should already be set that way.
Perfect.
Yep,
All
they
right.
are.
Well, that looks pretty good. Don't see anything else that can reach the key position. So, unless you see something else, it looks good to me.
Oh, that looks pretty solid. Alright.
Man, then go for it.
Yep, here goes nothing. Berlin Bomber and these guys.
Okay. I was gonna say
Wow.
there was some value to put it in Italy, but it's all good.
That was a
Oh, yeah.
pretty strong turn.
Yes, sir. What you thinking?
So I'm thinking that I will kill the battleship if the American bomber could get the transport and ice. And we're just gonna have to. America's just gonna be set back an entire turn.
I think you
and
could
rebuild
probably.
its fleet.
Do you think you can kill the battleship and the cruiser? You can kill both.
No, I'm not gonna risk a plane and a cruiser. I'll just have to slingshot it. I am considering season 37
Yes.
since I have an extra plane that has
Yes.
nothing to do.
I like that.
So the transport in 16, is that something a Russian fighter can handle, or even the American fighter from China? If it's the American fighter, you would have to defend.
I'd have to land in Caucasus.
Well, we're going to be in Caucasus. We're going to defend Caucasus anyway, so. We could put 25 there.
So then it might be good to
26.
land it there.
Yeah, we're going to put 26
Alright.
there. We'll be all right.
Okay.
Now the
Then
battleship, how would I take out the battleship with the U.S.?
you don't. I'm gonna take.
Okay,
it
you're gonna do that, and I'm gonna get the cruiser, is what you're saying.
No, the transport in ice.
I got you. Okay.
Okay,
Gotcha.
we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, I think I might save some. So I might need extra fleet with all those planes and surviving ships. So I might save some.
You could build a fleet in 35 if, 37 goes extremely well. You got the destroyer you can pull back.
What does that look like? No, I think I'll wait. I think I want to just save, hoard a bunch of gold here, and then the next turn we can unload. That way we'll have the option of going either way. I want to commit before I see the bad results.
Okay. Fair.
All right. So just 3 days. All in on this batch. So
Go battleship.
all we're gonna risk is the destroyer. And I think this feels like the right time to do it. If you guys
This one
know,
always makes me nervous.
if you guys know, I hate this. I never do this.
Yeah, I was wondering. I've never seen you do this.
Yeah, he's never done it, I don't think, on a Friday night blitz anyway. I like it,
It just
though.
feels right, especially with the German Navy popping out like that.
Yeah.
Just feels like we need to respond.
I used to do it when the game first came out, and it just never worked out for me.
Now, what to do with the Australian transfer?
You can decide that after. Unless you want to take New Guinea by itself. I mean, it is
Well,
like a 66% chance to win.
Is
And it even further complicates what Japan has to do to respond. Remember, we got Connor playing Japan, so we know what he wants to do. So frustrating him would be pretty good.
you know, I think I will take a chance on it. Yeah, I never do that past it. Just gonna feel.
I want you to do it on Borneo too.
Nah, in case things go disastrously, you want the units.
Plan for the win. Plan for the win in 37, dude. I say you plan for the win in 37.
Nah, I'm hedging.
Okay.
This is a nice,
Okay.
nice 1 foot in each circle. So I think that's gonna be it, unless. Okay. How to protect my C zone 10 transfer?
Actually, this might be the time you actually might want to sacrifice it. Cause it's kind of dead, really. Nothing you can do to protect it. So you might either pick up 2 in Northwest or
non-combat.
just.
No, because I could non-combat the C zone 11. The Americans could.
Yeah, could do that. Yeah, yeah, that's probably the better move. You're right. You want to preserve that transport if you can.
Right. So wild UK stuff that we don't usually see.
Never see this stuff.
Let's go to Guinea.
Got it.
Nice.
Very
More
nice.
like old Guinea. Let's see this battleship. Oh my god. We got 0 hits.
No way.
We even sent the extra unit to guarantee it. Pretty good.
Yeah, there's something about that battleship that the game just... And then you can't get 2 hits. Well, he missed, so... Not bad. And then you get 3 hits.
That could have gone so much worse.
Turns
It
out
could have.
he
But
got
that's
that-
frustrating. You get 3 hits on the last
He got that
round there.
destroyer anyway.
Alright.
Yep.
The main event.
Come on, baby.
So, no, so.
Ooh,
Uh,
only 1 hit.
Not good. So, not good. Not good. Oh, we got his carrier. That's interesting.
You could pull back.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take 1 plane lock. I'm gonna give the sub a chance to kill the battleship.
Okay.
Oh, but I can't. Shit. I don't know why. I just did a brain fart. I thought I could retreat just my plane.
Must be way behind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it. Come on, sub. Ooh, we got smoked.
Ouch. Holy shit,
Sub has
dude.
1 more chance.
yeah, we need this to...
Oh, Sub has another chance.
Wow.
Alright, he got it. He got it.
That's excellent. Okay.
No, that's not excellent. That's actually a really shitty C-Zone 37, but okay.
No, I mean in that circumstance that he got the battleship. That's what I mean.
Man, brutal.
Good thing you didn't buy that fleet in 35. Pretty awful dice, actually, overall.
Yeah, not great. It's kind of like Mars. Interesting.
Africa's not a bad spot for him. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
Yeah, we could try
Or-
Africa.
Or Caucasus isn't a bad spot for it either.
No, because Caucasus I can't hit season 7.
That's true. That's true.
I guess I could. Not season 2. I'm going to give you 1 reinforcement. You got to be careful in the that's another transport.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing 3 things. So I'm going to be that careful. All right, fellas, not great.
Definitely an unusual.
Not horrific, but not great.
It's an unusual opening for Friday Night Blitz for sure. Absolutely.
Okay,
well-
interesting. I'm very glad my fighter survived from that altercation. I will need an extra carrier now, though. One, 2. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of
Oh, taking the cruiser.
Oh yeah. Always 553.
Oh no.
You don't normally take the cruiser, Ben?
No, I rarely ever take the cruiser. I always have pretty good results. More than 3 times I've actually had it where I've never gotten hit back. And cruiser's nice to have later down the road in a KJF if it happens.
Right there. You gotta partition these units up wisely. Let's grab. You guys into there. Actually, no. Take that back. Put the tank in the north. And put the artillery in the south. Okay.
Not taking out the submarine in 37.
Well, it's either the sub or the transport, and I'm more scared of the transport than I am the sub.
Unless you send the cruiser to take out the transport.
Well, then I risk season 53. Not
I don't know. I've ran 53 many times without the cruiser and have come on top the majority of time. Because normally you get 3 hits in the first round, 1 from the fighter, 1 from the bomber, and the other one from one of the fighter or the submarine. And the opponent normally, or the defenders there, get normally 2 hits, 1 from the fighter and 1 from the destroyer aircraft carrier. Sometimes 3, and you got to take out the one of the fighters and not put the aircraft carrier there. And you have a submarine as cannon fodder. And then you can also lose the bomber sometimes. That's the real threat. But normally if you get average luck, you're looking at taking out most of them in the first round, most of the important stuff anyway.
Yes, but that's only with average luck. When we're dealing with averages, I like to stay on the high percentage side. Bit too risky for my blood, but we can do better because I actually have an extra destroyer. So I can do this, and this destroyer can actually come down south.
That works too, yeah.
All right. So we have a battleship in 61. He's only got 1 fighter that can threaten that, so that should be safe.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
That, I think that's good enough to send. Do you see anything else?
Oh, that looks pretty perfect.
All right.
Now, right.
Well, a little late.
I
All right. He's gone.
no hitbacks.
This is the battle I want no hitbacks in.
And Russia there?
Or at least a hit. There we go. Aw, that's unfortunate. But we're in there nonetheless. All right, let's do this. All right, sub, please don't hit. Thank you. Oh, pitiful, guys. This is going to be a costly battle.
Oh, that's no good.
Oh, okay. It got better. All right. I believe we're out now. Not going to risk a plane for his fighter.
All right.
Get rid of this guy.
Awesome.
Perfect. And let's get rid of these Americans. Oh, annihilated. Got one.
Awesome. Pretty good.
Oh,
round.
Pretty nice.
Are you planning to defend Quangtong with those fighters?
I'm considering it. So I can put these guys here as well. Whoops. Hmm. Hmm.
What you thinking about there?
Fighters.
It's kind of a risk leaving them there without any infantry. He could throw away those 3 guys to possibly take out 2 of them.
Yeah, but I'd be fine with that. I'm more considering if I need a fighter to get rid of the Russians in the north, but I don't think I will because I'm building a fighter in 60 anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's fine.
Probably sending. Yeah.
Say again.
I was gonna say probably sending one fighter wouldn't hurt.
But sending one fighter could hurt. Then it's only 3 fighters against his
Yeah,
potential
that's
attack.
yeah. Exactly.
4 fighters is right at that threshold where I'd be happy if he sent his remaining Americans.
Right. Because you have pretty good odds of getting 3 hits.
Alright, I'll send it. Quick sanity check to make sure you can't reach season 62. I don't think you can. 1, 2, 3. Where's his UK bomber? Oh, it's miles away. Alright, we're fine.
US's turn.
Over to Murica.
America. Alright, so I'm definitely going Atlantic Ocean, correct?
Is that what you're feeling?
Well, you put your transport there like that's what you want me to do, right?
Did. I mean, you have to pivot the
Well,
whole
let's-
game in a single transport, but
Yeah, no, I know. Let's I don't see any reason not to.
yeah, I think you're right. Do you think, oh, man,
I'm back. Wow. Okay. Okay. Ooh, what happened there? What are we thinking, guys?
What if I did something like a destroyer, an aircraft carrier, 2 transports? Or do you want me to get 2 destroyers?
that's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, either way, you don't need more dudes, more land dudes, because transport's small.
So how about 3 destroyers? Or is that too
Yeah.
many destroyers?
No, you gotta have a carrier.
You gotta have a carrier. You could do your standard build here. Well, actually, no. Yeah, you don't have to build dudes. So you
Maybe
got
the standard and save 6 or something.
Cruiser's not bad. Cruiser can be effective.
We need the destroyer because they're subs.
No, you build the destroyer, but he's got. Oh, okay. So 1. Could save it. Saving 6 isn't a bad idea. You don't need land units.
Alright.
Or you could grab a sub for San Francisco.
I don't like building subs in the Atlantic. Whatever John wants to do. I don't care.
I mean, I guess I don't have to worry about his sub this round.
No.
Yeah, let's just do that.
His sub's only effective when he's got
That's fine.
air reinforcements. By itself, it's not going to be able to do anything in the cruiser. He's going to run and hide is what he's going to do.
Alright, so I'm getting that transport.
Mm-hmm. Are you also getting the 16 transport?
Mm-hmm. Yep. He's all hidden up there, too. You have to look for him. He's, like, right in the corner.
Yeah. True.
Right
Yeah.
behind Crimea.
I could send 2 infantry against 4 fighters, see if I get a hit. I'll probably just pull those 2 infantry back.
Mm-hmm.
Which 2 infantry are we talking about here?
And Cheswan. I could take the chance of getting a fighter with a couple infantry, but it's like a 33% chance of getting one,
Well, you
and it
lose
would cost
6,
2 infantry.
and he's got a lot of planes. Actually, I don't believe he only lost 1 plane, right? On a fighter. Well, he just lost 1 fighter, right?
I don't. Yeah, I
So he's
don't.
got 5.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
lost
yeah.
one.
53.
He's got 6 fighters and a bomber. So he's already got a nice little air force as it is. And you know how Connor is with his fucking air forces. It's Japan. I kind of like that idea.
I don't think it's enough.
Well,
Yeah.
It's ultimately up to you, but I kind of like the idea of sending 2 infantry at 4 fighters.
Well, what does Shaky say?
He's not gonna like it.
I mean, for obvious reasons, but
Yeah, I'll just pull them back. It's not enough. Like if it was a 50-50,
Okay.
but a 33% chance, I'm just not into that. All right. So that's all I could do, really, right?
Yep. He pretty much neutered you.
so
All right. All right. The bomber in UK. Get the fighters out in the Atlantic, right?
cool.
Don't forget to put your fighters on your aircraft carriers.
The
Well,
cruise
you
is
know-
safe in 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not.
No, you want it
No.
at 11.
Yeah, it is not safe there. Land the fighter.
You want to land the 2 Hawaiians in Western Canada?
Yeah, I'm gonna move those. And I'll bring the infantry back.
You could put the Washington fighter in either Caucasus or Africa.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that again?
So you could put your Washington fighter in either I meant Gibraltar, I said Caucasus, in either Gibraltar or Africa.
So you're saying do this.
You could do that if you want. Yeah. I mean, right now, if Germany wants
I guess
to trade
that's
fighter
good,
per
yeah.
fighter, that'd be a pretty good deal for us.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I like it. Oh, the 2 Szechuan infantry. I mean, I think that's it.
Actually, what do you think about, because you have extra guys, what do you think about taking one of the San Francisco guys up to Western Canada?
I could do that. Hold on.
And you got the Central American guy that can go down.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
So many weird early Alaska stuff.
Makes sense. Oh, move these guys.
Thin, guys. This is thin.
It's a different.
Pretty damn
All our
thin.
way out.
It's a different round one than we're used to in Friday Night Blitz. That's for sure. Very different.
All right.
Thanks to Ben.
Yeah. See the ripple you started?
All right. Keep
All right.
this thing interesting. Or, yeah.
Okay, it is a 165 to 135 lead for the Axis after round one.
We are getting smoked.
Now we're gonna build some artillery here, I think.
Yeah, you need enough to chase them off West Russia.
How many though? That's a bit many.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
2 and 5? That's kind of ambitious, but it is the right move. Yeah. Any objections? 2 infantry, 5 artillery.
I'm sorry. What?
Up our game in the artillery sphere to hold off. I mean, he can't stack West Russia if we buy 5 artillery. He'll be dead. So kind of like that. Do you agree? Shaky agrees. John, are you with me, John?
If that's
Well, no. What are your thoughts?
I hear
mean,
you.
I'm inviting criticism or constructive criticism.
I usually just try to get more units, but I see what you're saying. If you want the attack power to dead zone West Russia.
Yeah, I think so. I think we need to at this point, at this stage. We can't let him hold West Russia. Because that means if he gets West Russia, it means he gets Caucasus. So let's go with it. Let's go with it. Usually get Kwang Tung for free. I don't get to get it for free. Not getting this, not getting that. I think we do take Karelia though. And I think we can take Bello with one guy? Couple of planes? Or one plane? Something like that?
Yeah, you can't really afford more than one guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Wish me luck. Karelia is under Russian hands. Again.
Bello would actually be pretty huge right here.
Yeah, this would be a nice win here.
Well, he did get his hit back, so. Huh. Oh, nope.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that's not good.
Just about does it. Wait a second. There is no Okay.
All right, Ben. Got some
That's the way
nice options now.
Yeah, since the way this game's been going, I want to just buy all tanks this round.
I was gonna say a few tanks might come in handy this round, but I don't know about all tanks.
7 tanks.
All right, fine,
And
whatever. You can get 7 tanks.
yeah, since there's really no pressure, that means by round 4, there'll be around 20 infantry and around 18 tanks.
We'll be able to do some damage with that.
Yeah, because the infantry and those tanks will get to Ukraine in the same turn, in round 4. Or round 3, actually. So I'm just gonna buy
Fine with
7
me.
tanks, and then next turn I can buy a bunch of infantry and supplement that side of the map with the air and the infantry. So awesome.
Yeah, we kept all of the Allied transports out in no man's land.
Yep. What about this destroyer? Would it be good to send some planes to take it out?
No, don't
And
risk a fighter for a destroyer. Your fighters are gold.
all right. And what about Russia? Would that be worth trading?
West Russia? Absolutely. I'd send 2 infantry and a number of fighters at it.
All right.
You definitely want to take it.
Well, that looks pretty good outside of that.
So there's a couple things here. Your fighters in France, I guess they could land in Ukraine if you want. How many guys do we actually need in Ukraine? 14, 16. He's got 21. You've got 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22 plus 4 fighters. 2, 26. Yeah, you're completely fine. So if you want, your fighters in France can help out the Karelia battle.
No, they're not really needed. They should take it in the first round.
In theory.
I
You
hope so.
can also, I'd send that sub to either Season 1 or 2, because in Season 22, his 19 destroyer can reach. If you send it up north, then your sub and cruiser can attack that destroyer on the next round.
Well, they can reach C zone. Oh wait, no, they can't. But the way I was thinking that if he has to divert forces down to 22, it just puts them away for a turn.
Well,
He's
it
a
would
bomb.
divert the 19 destroyer to 22. Whereas if you go to like Season 2, you would have to send his 111 destroyer up to 2. See what I mean? So like imagine this scenario. The sub goes to 2. He would have to send his 11 destroyer to 2 to kill it, but you can keep your other sub in 7, which means he wouldn't have a destroyer to put in Season 10, which is where he wants to put his fleet.
Right, which makes sense. But if he moves his entire fleet there with my air force in Ukraine, except for the bomber, I don't really have a way of retaliating
Well, you
with
have a
just a cruiser.
Oh, you absolutely would. If he sends his destroyer out, he can't put his entire fleet in 10, because then he risks a carrier and a cruiser against your 1 sub. You'd absolutely take that, because if you hit on that first round and kill the cruiser off, it's a carrier against a sub, and he loses
Oh yeah.
everything. So he wouldn't do that.
Well, what do you think if he stacks Greenland and goes all in on 2?
If he goes all in, I don't think he can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about Season 1 then?
Okay, that's pretty much the same effective thing. Alright. Because even if he moves his destroyer there, it still takes it out for a turn. And leaves a better way of retaliating, because if he moves his whole fleet there. Yeah.
That way, at least it's close to your remaining fleet.
Right. That makes sense.
Okay. That looks pretty awesome.
Awesome. That's a go. Alright, that's one hit. No.
Perfect.
That's another no hit back.
Awesome. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
You can bring the France units back as well.
Is there really any reason to?
Doesn't look like the chat has any faith in
Yeah.
our in the Allies. It's a bit early to say that.
Because nothing can reach France this turn, it gives you nothing but options on the next turn. Because they can come right back on the next turn if he threatens France. But if he doesn't threaten France, you have 3 extra units that can move east.
Yep, that's a great point. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, that looks pretty good.
You still have a cruiser in 7 you can move.
Yep.
He wasn't willing to risk a plane on it before, but he might start changing his mind pretty soon here.
That'd be the safe places for there.
1, 2, 3,
No
4,
way. You
1.
misland Archangel.
Well, Archangel is not the safest place to be around this time of day. 20. Actually, you could put a couple tanks in Belorussia. That way he can't stack Archangel very effectively. You have 28 right now protecting Ukraine. And he's only got 21 attackers. From Belorussia, you'd be able to reach Archangel as well as Caucasus on the next turn.
Right. How many tanks are you talking? 2, 3, 5?
2 to 3 is a nice average.
People.
2 to 3, it's a nice average. Average what?
I think I'll send the
Average
cruiser up the
awesomeness.
4.
Okay.
What'd you say? Well, that looks like it.
I feel. I like 3 is the thing. 3 feels good.
3 tanks?
No. It's C-Zone 3.
3?
Because at least from C-Zone 3, you have the option of either C-Zone 1, 2, or 10. And
What's the point of moving it from 7 to 3 though? All the same attack options are available in 3 as they are in 7.
not all of them. It puts it one step away from the British fighters. So, like, they would send it 2 steps away instead of 1. Maybe they would want to land in Gibraltar, or can't land in West Russia, but can't land in Africa. 1, 2, 3. Also, the American fighter in 11 wouldn't be able to do too many effective things against you in 3, since the carrier would have to land in Sea Zone 2, which is in pretty risky waters next to your subs.
Right.
Also puts it away from the Gibraltar American fighter as well.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense.
15, 16, 17, 18, 17, 22, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Fighters versus bomber. Ooh, never mind. Actually, your bomber goes somewhere that can threaten the sea zone.
Like, it can land in France. Or actually can land in Iceland. I don't think there's any threat on Iceland.
That's no wait, there is. He's got an American bomber. It'd be a bomber against an infantry and a bomber.
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
That's a bit risky. He might be inclined to take that attack. Maybe not, but it's very risky.
Even if it landed there, if it was to like attack Sea Zone 1, it would have to land back in Iceland.
It could land in Finland.
Oh wait, yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. Whoops. Never mind, I just had a little brain fart there.
We knew what you meant.
Awesome.
I don't know. It feels risky to me. It's up to you if you want to go for that kind of risk, but might be worth just keeping him safe. Put it this way. If he attacks and he hits and you miss, then they're both dead.
Yeah, yeah.
The bomber's gonna die second.
Could always land him in France. So.
It's true. You'd have to leave like 2 infantry and an AA gun there.
Yeah.
Which, you could do.
Could also play. Could also play a little bit reserved and kind of wait to the plan ahead or plan it out one turn to something like that, and then wait for these aircrafts in Ukraine to be able to go more along the coastline, the Atlantic coast there, and then everything can kind of pile up together.
Well, you're not going to have superiority over the Atlantic Ocean for much longer. If you're going to dissuade his decision making, this is the last turn to do it, basically. Because he's about to bring in the destroyer, the battleship. The British have 50 IPC. They're going to drop a fleet. Like, for the Germans, this is the last turn to mess up logistics. At least with the fleet.
That makes sense. Well, with that said, would it be?
Yeah, let's go.
What do you think about, leaving Ukraine behind, falling out of Ukraine, and putting most of the Air Force on the coast there? If
No, I don't like that at all. If
No?
you maintain the pressure on Russia, like you're not going to be able to stop any West Coast shenanigans. You've already done it for the turn. He's not in range of France, which means he can put everything east. If you let go of the pressure on Russia, he's going to bounce back.
All right, I guess that's it.
All right, feels good. Great turn.
That took you long enough.
You gotta talk things out.
I hear you. 2 grandmas at a book club.
There it is.
Book club or something. All right, shakers.
Over to the UK.
Shakers.
All right. So, John, you with us?
John's his go-to guy.
John Roberts?
He's probably on mute. Doesn't realize it.
So, what I do...
I'm here.
Okay. So, I think we need to decide now what America's going to do before I do my thing. So, what do you think your fleet is going to do? I see basically 2 options. One, well, maybe 3 options. One, we go dump 2 transports in a row. Your fleet is queued up there, and your second fleet goes back to 11.
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry. Say that again.
Okay, option 1, your current fleet goes to 13, and you drop stuff in Morocco. You drop like 2
Right,
transports
okay.
in Morocco, right?
Right.
The other option is you send that entire fleet up to sea zone 1, fill that sub, and then we have 2 transports queued up for northern shock. Problem with that is that, France is off the table, and we're not getting guys to kill the air. The third option is some sort of weird combination of like staging in like season 10.
Yeah, I think we ignore.
Stage 10, he could bring 2 subs and a cruiser against your destroyer cruiser reloaded carrier.
No, you're gonna kill the cruiser now, aren't you?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on that.
Well, I like the idea of staging in 10. I think that's the right idea, and ignoring the sub in 1 and in 7, and killing the cruiser. I think that's the right move.
I liked Sea Zone 1, getting rid of that sub, and then going for Finland, Norway.
It takes Paris off
Next
the table.
round?
It does take Paris off the table, though.
It does, but
I like the
The
season
UK
being trapped, so we are all over we each have 3 different plans.
So the UK is okay. All right. So here's my thing. Whatever path we take, I want it to be concentrated either in the Mediterranean or in the Finland.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to start going back and forth.
Okay. Well, that's
So
why
I'll do whatever
that's why
whatever
he
you
got
guys think is best. But whatever plan we come up with, I think we should go with that plan and try and get a good shot going in that direction.
Agreed. Well, I mean, neither of the plans are actually they all work. I mean, it's just I think one plan moving up to 1, my opinion, moving up to 1 sort of kind of lowers your options. I think
Yeah, you're committed to Finland, Norway.
right,
Mhm.
and he can play that way by pivoting and stuff. So that's the only reason I don't like that plan. But all the other plans are okay. I'm completely fine with staging in 10 or 13 is fine with me. 13 is probably the best. It's the most aggressive play, I think. And it
Yeah,
gets
I
you,
was thinking maybe we
it
do
gets you
13,
it gets you
and then we
instant
go for
results.
Italy.
Yeah.
We could go for France from 14 if we
Mhm.
can't get Italy, and then we
And it
can
directly puts pressure on the
threaten
area where
Italy.
where he's strong. So we want to attack that as well. But there's also an argument to made to stage in 10 and go for the because UK is going to drop a fleet here. So next turn, the Finland, Sweden, or Finland,
I
Norway.
do like the Finland chuck. I'm a big fan of the
I am
Finland
too.
chuck.
It's the most efficient one. It's the most efficient way to attack Germany.
Well, what do you think, Shake? You think we can hold C Zone 10 and wait one round to arrive in Europe?
Here's the reason I don't like that is because he's looking for a reason to use his subs. So if we go to 10, he's going to attack just because. Why would it be? Because this is his chance to do inflict as much damage as possible.
Hmm. But he loses that fight.
So yeah, but we don't exactly win that fight.
He doesn't.
If we lose if we lose a destroyer and a cruiser,
Oh,
I mean America's down to a single carrier.
but that's the odds of that
It's
happening. It's
2 out of 3 hits. It's not outrageous. It's not outrageous. It's just 2 out of 3 hits.
not if you kill the cruiser.
Okay, I am not attacking their cruiser. If the American bomber wants to risk it, fine, but I am not risking my fighter at this early stage to kill a cruiser. I'm going to wait until I get some more concentrated forces, and we have better odds.
Okay, so are you building your fleet in Sea Zone 8 then?
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to add the destroyer.
I know.
So the question is, where does my American transport
Well, Sea Zone 10.
go? And it has to go. It has to go where America.
Wherever John wants to put his fleet. So yeah, you're right, John. You have to kind of answer this question because he needs to know that. What are you going to do with your fleet?
So I like the Morocco drop, just because that lets you clear the Afghans. That lets me get the Egyptians over to hell.
I think I'll go with that one because only one sub and one bomber can reach me there. Whereas it's more risky anywhere else I go. And I think it puts pressure on him more quickly. Are we okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but logistically,
Yeah.
it does.
I
put
think
you
we're
back
looking
in
at some
turns.
sort of.
Put
We're
you
looking
back
at
in
some
turns.
sort of. Well, that depends. Though. That's why we're looking at a France thing, or we're looking at a Finland thing.
I think we have to threaten both.
Like if we could get a couple units on France. I mean, we're at the
If I go 13, I'm gonna lean towards a med chuck.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of ultimately like that as the better play, 13, ultimately, because it does allow you to transition from a med chuck to a Finland chuck relatively easy. Um, mm, he did build 7 tanks. That's kind of a problem.
Yeah,
for me.
it's a huge problem.
That's a
We are
big problem for me.
we are currently losing this game by over 40 points. We are getting destroyed.
Are we really? Oh shit.
You need to be smart.
Yes, so that's another thing. Let's get rid of that Africa without the UK having to, spend 4 rounds getting rid of that
Yeah.
those Germans in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, this is not great. There's going to be some problems here. Now, do I attack Burma with 2? Really, really dumb placement. Actually, let's do the math on Caucus. How many things need to be in Caucus? He can bring 12, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. What do we have? 8, 15, 20, 23, 24, 25. You can add 26, 27, 28, 29. Plus you can build 4. So we're actually okay in Caucus. But that is like for the moment. Once you add 7 tanks and 9 infantry, they're in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Some might say it's even dire.
The straits are dire.
Man.
The sultans are swinging.
Sultans of swing.
Okay, I think I'm going to start with that.
Blitz. Actually, I would send
1 attempt.
What do you think about sending the tank back to Persia and just attacking Libya with 2 infantry and an artillery? 1, 2, 3. He does have air support.
No, because then he's just going to wipe my 2 infantry artillery.
Yeah, I won't do that.
Yeah.
Blitz it,
I'm just going to fall back.
Blitz it.
I'm just going to dead zone Egypt. Nah, I don't want to because I want the tank in range. If we need an emergency tank in Moscow or something, or I need an emergency tank in India.
I think you take the Libya point. The IPC. Yeah, the IPC.
No, I don't think it's worth it. It's not worth the $1 for leaving it. Because I'll have Egypt dead zone.
Well, but you're only putting a tank in Morocco, right? Oh, what else is going to... Oh,
yeah,
so
plus
the
4 Americans.
Yeah, the Americans are going to be there. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can only go one way. You're right.
And this way, if I take it first, then Americans can land their planes in there too.
Yeah. They could land their planes in Libya as well.
No. Because we need those planes in Caucasus.
Do we, though? Do we? I'm going to defend the Caucasus. I will defend her. Yeah, I need them there. You're right. They need to go exactly there.
This is not the position I want to be in where I'm
you're
doing
attacking
2 infantry against 1 infantry.
Oh, no. You got it, though.
It worked.
Bitch slap. Just bitch slap Burma. That's what I call that. Wow. Just did the same thing to Burma that you did to New Guinea. Old Guinea, I should say.
Yeah, Old Guinea, yeah. Now, this bomber.
He has to go somewhere important, for sure.
Bomber needs to be. Yeah. Is it India or is it just Caucasus?
Well, in India, you can use them with the most flexibility.
Well, now, are what's happening with Caucasus?
We're holding Caucasus.
We're going to try and hold it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's got to be India. You can't just let Japan have free transports run around. Question is, do I have to add another infantry to Caucasus? I think I'll add 1 more.
I think adding 1 actually is good because that might help you.
Then I could trade next turn.
Yeah, exactly.
I can help you trade next turn.
Me like that.
I don't like it, guys. I don't like this, guys. We are on the ropes here.
Well, you gonna let him take Egypt for free? He would lose his tank.
If he wants to use a tank to do it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, I am. Okay.
Battleship.
Not good.
Whoa.
There it is.
A battleship?
Yeah, I got the battleship.
Oh,
That's
yes.
right.
Yes, you did. Tough guy.
Well, especially with the Japanese era.
Yeah.
we're gonna need extra fleet stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Go Japan.
Hmm.
Connor's got things he can do. Lots of things.
6, 7, 8,
Right back.
9, 10, 4, 5,
Are you
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
any plans to go to New Guinea / Australia?
Yeah, in the near future.
Hmm.
In a couple turns when I got transports.
Okay.
Probably getting transports now too. 3, 2. Yeah, I think it's gonna look something like this. Send 2 transports to something like 36 this turn. 1 to take Burma, 1 to land in French Indo. Threaten Western Australia. And I'll have 2 extra transports for the purchase.
That makes sense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. All right. Well, we'll take some territory.
Awesome.
Now, I can't stack Burma this turn. So I'm probably just going to send my planes to Ukraine this turn.
All right.
Take 1 into here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Send a fighter. A bomber. Bomber can land in Yunnan with an infantry. And I think that's the extent of the attack. Unless you see something else. Actually,
No bombardment. You could have a bombardment for you.
yep. Fire there, carrier there. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should be safe. Can add a destroyer to each. Yep. All right. That looks good. I'm very paranoid when I play Japan.
That's the way to play in Japan.
You can tell. All right. I think that'll be fine. Yeah. All right. British. Battleship missed.
That's never a good sign.
Pretty wimpy, guys. Oh. What was that? That was pitiful.
What happened?
We didn't even hit the guy.
Oh, they get 2 hit backs.
Well, I went twice. Well, it's not worth a plane. That's awful.
Burma comes through.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay, well, have to put some extra guys there. Destroyer. Let's bring this up here. There you go. Here's some fighters.
Okay.
And it's okay if he takes Yunnan, since that would be American. Bring this carrier down. This fighter. We can bring 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6.
Reading the chat.
America and Russia can't reach Yunnan, right? So much paranoia.
He's peanut playing. Okay. All right. I got you, chat.
There
I'm
goes
listening.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Russia can take that, or that, or that. And the British, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, can take that, but can't land. 5, 6, 6. Yep. Okay. I think that'll be all she wrote. Do you see anything else?
No, I don't see nothing else.
Okay. Four. Feel like I'm missing something. 4, 3. Well, if I am, I don't see it. So that's what we'll go with.
Oh, okay.
Over to the US.
Johnny.
Okay, yep, I'm here. So I definitely want 2 more transports.
Just one.
And I think I need 2 land units.
One transport. Oh, yeah, just one. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, hold on. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 2.
I think I need 2 land units to go with them. Unless I'm counting wrong. I can get a fighter. Now I got 16 left. Do I need more Navy?
Well, About another fighter last round.
If I go to if I go to 13, I'll have a destroyer and a battleship to defend C Zone 11. You can only bring one sub.
I like the
I
idea.
could get another aircraft carrier.
I like that idea because you have a surplus of planes. Well, actually, not really. They're out of play, and they're going to be needed where they are. But the destroyers.
What do you mean? I got the 2 in Canada.
Right, but you've got only 1 on the carrier in 11 and 1 in Gibraltar. That's going to be in Caucasus. They did this turn, correct?
Okay. Well, I'm purchasing another fighter.
Oh yeah, that works. Yep. What do you think, Shaky? I like it.
Do we have enough land units for our transports?
I'm purchasing 2 infantry. I could get an infantry and an artillery. I think that's enough.
You got the 2 Canadians coming. What's the plan to deal with the naked transport in Tokyo?
Which naked transport? I'm sorry.
The 2
In
naked
Tokyo.
transports. That's why I like the idea of keeping the 2 guys in Western Canada, and plan for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, deterring that goes a long way.
They could be gone next turn. So I still like the idea of getting the transports. You don't have to move the Canadians now. You can move them next turn if you want.
Yeah.
So I think the way this is going to have to play out, and you're not going to like it, John, but I think it's going to have to be 13, 10, and then dealer's choice after that. All right, so this turn 13, next turn 10, and then in the third turn it'll be wherever we want. And I'll probably, we'll see, but I might have to join you in 10.
Yeah, we've got to get.
I'm just because
we've got to get to Finland and
there's a
Norway
lot of planes.
quick.
So that'd be turn 2, turn 3. So turn 4, we would have a massive strike force with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 6 transport on turn 4. Go wherever we want.
Okay.
Anyway, that's my long way of saying I like the buy. I think it's a good buy.
Okay, so the 2 land units, the 2 transports, fighter, aircraft carrier.
Yeah, it's the best buy.
Now,
You don't have any.
should I try to get this cruiser?
I think so. I think makes the most sense. It makes their subs a lot less dangerous. He has no air support.
And here, if you survive, if you get the cruiser and survive, you could land in Canada, and then that bomber would dead zone the naked transports for you. So if it works, it could really work. But it's basically a 50-50.
You think how about this? I could also send a destroyer up to 1 with these 2 fighters.
Okay, then what's going to protect 13 from us up?
The aircraft
A cruiser,
carrier,
a
the
cruiser.
cruiser, and a fighter, the 2 fighters.
Yeah, the fighter
Yeah.
can participate if there's no destroyer. So that's also kind of one of the reasons I got Battleship is just to soak a hit, so we can just go around hunting this stuff down.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could. If you get the cruiser, you can ignore those subs. He'll have to run with them. They're not safe where they are.
Although this is exactly what he wants. He wants a chance for his cruiser to get a good kill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think I gotta go for it.
I agree.
Is there anything else, or is that it?
Not, I mean, I'm,
Not
you know, I
really.
got the two guys in Kazakh. They can't really do much.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Implausible.
Impossible? No.
Just implausible. Just need to get a hit here. Come on, dice gods.
Oh, you missed.
Oh my god. Okay, come on.
Old cruiser.
Well, we got the cruiser.
Uh,
Yes.
12 for a 12.
All right, so we got to get over to 13. Oh, we need this fighter in because Caucasus, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. The 2 infantry in Caucasus.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. I guess you could leave one fighter in Western Canada. Prevent naked transports.
Oops. That's not what I wanted to do.
You could go all the way down to 13.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, put him in 13. The fighter.
Oh, that's right. I only put 1 there. Sent the other one to Caucasus. Okay.
Oh, and don't forget to pick up the Mexicans.
Yeah. I did forget to pick them up.
Actually, you can put those in 12. Can you? No, you can't. Sorry. Sneaky.
And also, actually, the fighter that's currently on the carrier can actually land in Morocco. Should be 1 hex closer to attacking Algeria.
If you do that, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I get. No, that's fine. Either way works.
Yeah, I guess either way.
No, I like that. Get it 1 closer. I think that's all I could do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you put him in Morocco, he can't land in Caucasus next turn. If you put him in 13, the fighter, he can land in Caucasus if needed. So positionally,
No, he can land in Caucasus from Morocco.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, but he can't be involved in the fight on Algeria. Good night, love you. He can't be involved in the fight on Algeria and land in Caucasus.
Yeah, but that's true from 13. Same truth.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I get, yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good. This game stinks.
We're doing our best. We're doing our best.
Shaky, this game stinks. It's not great.
It does, man.
It just feels
it's
that way.
only
'Cause
good
it's
thing.
only round 2 for crying out loud.
I know it's only round 2, but they got a
And
lot of early momentum.
the British have a fleet in round 2. So the official score after round 2 is Allies 155 and the Axis of 183. I don't like that.
That's funny. I have one less on both that I'm looking at, but it's about the same though.
Wasn't much too much thought really put into that. Really? Can I risk 3 in West Russia? Because kind of have to have it, right?
No.
Well,
It's a 1 point difference.
kind of got to take it. He could get 2 hit backs.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 28,
I think we have to send 3.
35. You'll still have 35 in Caucasus.
I know, but we can't lose West Russia. Because then he can just send his tanks through.
You know, if you send 3, you'll still have 35 in Caucasus.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. I think I'll do that. That's kind of my only battle, really.
Because I think he's coming in with, what, 31 or 32 attackers?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. It is a lot of tanks, though.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it when they get piles of tanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Changes the curve of the battle.
I know. It sucks. Especially with the opening they had, too. It was, like, just perfect. Look at that. Efficient. Oh, we did get 2 hits. Look at that. I told you, man.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah. That was a worthy sacrifice of the 1 infantry.
Okay. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay. Intriguing. Oh, Germany. Time for some infantry, yeah?
Yep, 14 infantry. That's my plan.
Hmm.
1 away
Well,
from
are you
15.
Are you going to try to hold Italy?
Italy?
Because if you're buying 14, some of those infantry are going in Italy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, do you really think he would go for Italy?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 on 5. It's a tough call, actually. We do have a lot of planes in the region.
Yeah.
If you're going 14, I'd at least convert a couple of those infantry to artillery. Just to have some attack power.
Right. If I take Egypt, and I take West Russia, or I take West Russia and I take Archangel, I'll have enough to get 15 infantry next turn.
But you lose the efficiency of the tank and your forces in the north. If you just stack Libya, like with everything you've got, he's got to make some painful decisions. Those
So
two
you're
infantry artillery are very much benefited by that extra tank.
right. All right, I'll get the artillery. There's not really any point to save those two at the moment.
And artillery paired with these infantry are extremely efficient.
Right. So 12 infantry and 2 artillery. Going once, twice. All right. Sold.
Delicious.
Should I go for Archangel at all, or should I send all 3 down to west?
You could do 2 and 1, like 2 in west, 1 in Archangel.
I'll be back.
All right. Let's send the bomber up there. What are these subs doing? Anything? Can they really even do anything?
Well, they worked wonders last turn. They prevented the battleship transport from going to 12 and threatening France efficiently. This turn, he's got battleships paired with all his stuff, so likely you can just send the 7 sub back to 4, unless you want to chance him on 13, but that would be a pretty small chance. The Sea Zone 1 sub could stay in 1 to lure the destroyer up.
Right.
Not too much else he can do.
Yep. What about the fighters? Should any of them go down to Libya? Or yeah.
I don't think you need them in Libya. You could, after their attack on West Russia, you could land them in Berlin, Germany. That way, if he tries to stack Algeria, you have odds to take it back. And fighters in Berlin can still reach West Russia and Caucasus.
Okay.
On your next turn.
Right, and with your 4 Japanese fighters, they're not going to strafe or even attack Ukraine.
No.
Style.
No, it's completely safe.
Yep. I may as well do something like that. All right, I guess that's it.
You could, if you want to keep a fighter in the Ukraine region, it's up to you, but you could send an extra fighter to Archangel if you want. Otherwise, you could put all 6 in Berlin, but it's up to you.
We'll just see what happens, I guess. Yeah.
All right. Looks good to me.
All right, here we go.
Start smashing.
No hitbacks.
Perfect.
Well.
Oh, he did get it back.
Yep. 1 hitback.
This one would be nice to get. Oh,
Yep.
very nice.
Awesome.
Delicious.
That sub's going there. These tanks are going here. These guys are going here. These guys are going here. And could Karelia be defended at all?
Yes, but at a cost. So you can defend it, but you'll have less to threaten Caucasus on your next turn because it'll have to put tanks there to defend it.
Right, right.
I don't think he's going into 5 this turn. He's probably gonna take France or either go to Sea Zone 3. Though I would put at least one infantry in Baltic, just in case he does. That way you can hedge against it.
Right.
5, 1, 17, 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack. So we're no longer looking at stacking archangels here. 3 tanks in Belorussia can go to like Ukraine or Poland.
Alright, may as well go back to Ukraine. The plane should be able to take care of France and Northwest Europe. If need be.
In fact, might be worth, since you're buying 14 anyway, you could put an AA gun in Italy just to further dissuade that attack. Okay. That's feeling pretty good. How are you feeling?
If I put the AA gun in Italy, it'd probably be best to put, the stack out Italy with three guys. That would leave one less in Karelia or one less in Germany.
You don't have to. Again, for him to go to Sea Zone 15 would be particularly treacherous for him, because he has to defend against both your Air Force and the Japanese. So if he's going there anyway, it's basically a small hindrance for him to take Italy. And if you put an extra guy there, it's almost like a bigger prize, if you know what I mean.
Right. Alright, that looks pretty good.
That does look good.
20. That is a strong caucus.
Not for long.
Oh, wait. Meant Ukraine, but never mind.
Yes, Ukraine is very strong. Alright, looks good to me.
Awesome. Put these guys here. There we go. Right on the UK.
Over to the British.
Okay.
Okay, so I see all these map notes.
So those are my ideas for John, but I don't want to say them out loud because it could affect Japanese.
Okay, well, Shake it. Well, what do you think about moving into Sea Zone 5? These subs can't reach you.
Not gonna lie. Kind of had like a mini panic attack when he said move in Sea Zone 5. Thought Germany wasn't defended well enough.
The reason I don't like that right now is because I have a single transport of 13 that I want to merge up with the guys.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
I just want to get France and Northwest right now. See, he has so few infantry in Berlin. Like, we need to keep forcing him to trade France and Northwest like consistently to thin out those infantry, so that basically there's no more guys going east. You know what I'm saying?
I do, but I think they made a mistake. I think we should capitalize on it.
What do you think the mistake they made?
I think they made a mistake by not defending Karelia in the north very strongly at all. I think that we can sort of chase them off of Ukraine if we go north and dare him to attack our fleet in C-Zone 5. And I think that transport in C-Zone 13 can still be effective in C-Zone 6 with Northwest or France. Well, Northwest. And the Americans can take...
And then there's the other thing added to that. I'm sorry. Continue.
Right. No, you're right. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting to that. And I think that they've just made a... Well, I'm not going to say a huge mistake, but I think it was a big mistake. I think they basically just gave us the North. And the West. So we should take advantage of that, I think.
And that might be another reason for your map notes to like maybe.
Okay, I could see where that would work, but I don't see what him is seeing in Season 5. You want me to send 2 landing units to Karelia?
Yeah, I want you to
There's
take...
no guarantee I get that.
I want you to take it. Well, I know there's no guarantee, but with a battleship
It's only
hit...
one transport.
Battleship hit, 2 fighters. Probably wins.
And if I fail, there's no follow. We have 0 follow up there.
Hmm.
I think that...
And then, I mean, I'm not in a super hurry to build a new fleet. If I go to Season 5, there's no place for my planes to land. That means I have to have planes before carrier.
But if
That's the whole thing.
If he loses his planes, he loses his teeth. And I think for that purpose alone, that's one way to punish him for his tank purchase, his second round tank purchase, and it's another way to punish them because they've left literally the North almost completely undefended. And if they want to aggressively pursue the North again, it means that Ukraine will be weakened, and so will West Russia.
Will it though, or will it just go to West Russia and then the right back?
I don't think they can stack. I don't think they can stack West Russia right now. They can't.
Why? Who's going to stop them?
Well, you're going to take West Russia, aren't you?
I'm considering it. If I take it, are we stacking it?
Well, it's that gives us the option. It would be the right play if we were going to take Karelia. It means he has to trade Caucasus. He can't stack it. He has to trade it. Or lose Karelia, and then the Allies have got a way into Europe via Karelia, and they'll never be able to stop us once we're there. So I think they made a mistake. I mean, I don't know if everybody sees it like I see it, because I'm granted I'm not trying to be pretentious, by the way, either. I would look at this as an opportunity to force them to make an awkward decision. Are they going to send their fighters after our fleet? We have a battleship. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 against 6.
It's 7.
7.
It's 7.
7. Okay.
And there's Japanese follow-up.
Yeah.
And
actually, no. The Japanese would have to go first.
Oh, right.
I don't think they're going to do that.
But there's the issue then. I have to have fighters die before carrier, because if I don't take Karelia, I have no landing place for my fighters. Right? So we'd be at a statistical disadvantage.
No, because
unless America suicides transport
exactly.
to Norway.
Exactly. No, they wouldn't be. No, they wouldn't be suiciding it. You're gonna end up in. You're gonna build your fleet in 6, right?
What do you mean build a fleet? I don't have money to build a fleet.
Not a fleet. I mean, you're building. Are you gonna build a transport?
Nope. I got my 3 transports on the map.
That's true. So what are you thinking of building then?
Some land units to fill up the stuff that I drop off right now.
What about a destroyer in 35 at least to stop him from taking
Yeah,
Egypt?
I got that. I got that queued up.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, just yeah. I think it's at the point of the game where we have to stop Germany. Germany and Japan are coming, and Russia can't fight them all. So
Okay.
I think a bold. Oh, leave it up. Why don't we leave it up? See what John says. John, what do you say?
This is a tough decision.
It is.
Um,
It is.
I'm undecided. Like I said, if what Shaky was also saying in the map notes, that maybe that would be tempting, and maybe if both of those temptations are there, I don't know if that would add to
But
the awkwardness for him.
Well,
those map notes were under the assumption that France and Northwest were also taken.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It's well, we could give him a decision. I mean, we could give him two decisions. Um, well, technically three decisions, but um, I don't know, man. I just season 5 just feels right to me. It just feels so right. It's the right
Okay.
move.
So what if I take Karelia? Then what? Then what does Japan do?
Well, Japan is gonna.
They're looking to stack Kazakh.
Uh-huh. They can't stack it.
So I gotta protect India. I got a dead zone Kazakh. And if I go to Karelia, there's a chance I don't get it. But if I do get it, it's $2. But if I get France or Northwest, it's $8. That's a huge difference. I mean, if you think it's a situation where, like, if he gets to build the 2 extra Karelia units, he won't survive another turn.
Yeah,
That's one thing.
That's what I'm thinking, and
But
also the fact that we are losing. I mean, Germany's got
that
momentum.
seems like a lot of all in for.
Germany's got a lot of momentum, and I don't think an Italy play. I think he can easily respond to that.
Okay, and then what happens to my transport in season 13?
That's the problem. I mean, it could go back to 10.
Nope, there's a sub up there.
Well, the American fleet's probably gonna. Well, if you're gonna do the Italy play, then the American fleet's not gonna be in 10. I mean, I see 8. Yes, I see that, but I just feel as though we're letting him off the hook a little bit in Karelia.
I mean, your feeling's not wrong. I just don't see what we can do about it. I don't think Karelia gets us any sort of momentum.
Well, you got 6.
He might be right. He might be right.
You got 6.
I mean, we could do something where I go to season 5 and the Americans go to season 6.
Well, that's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. You go to 5, they go to 6.
But then, how are we going to deal with the Africans?
Well, then you're gonna have to bring forces back. He's not interested in attacking India. He'll take Africa if it's available, or Australia, but I don't think he's interested.
He's not interested.
Well, he's not interested. I agree, but his failure in Burma last turn was kind of huge. I don't know. I don't think he has the guts.
The extra tipping point for me is if I get the $8 of France and Northwest, that's money next turn that I'm gonna need, to buy. Cool stuff.
I'm looking at the 8 IPCs might actually be better than trying to pull off this maneuver. Actually doing the math, it might actually be better to just get the 8 IPCs. and retain the fleet and pull the Americans back to 10. Maybe I sack a transport to get Norway or something, but I don't even know if that's worth it.
That's worth it because he doesn't have any tanks in range, so that's definitely worth
But
it.
I leave units in Africa. I send the units east in Africa, at
Yeah.
least
Yep. So then
all but one,
yeah,
all but at least one of them.
yeah, you'll have to build for 5 transports.
You
Well-
could suicide one transport in 15 and kill the Libyans. One transport, and then the tank can get
Yeah,
revived.
yeah,
Blitz,
we could do that. We could do that. Yeah,
and then you'd have at least 2 fighters.
that would be a better sack of the transport. You're right.
Although Japan could land planes there to make it kind of awkward.
I don't think they do that. I wouldn't. Well, I might think about it.
He might. Yeah, he might do that. He might do that.
It depends on what
So
you
anyway,
do.
I think I'm just gonna get the 8 bucks. I'm gonna consolidate my fleet, and then we'll revisit after we see what Japan does. I think.
Okay.
We are gonna. Now, do I need to take it, or do I just need to?
Yeah, you actually kind of need to take it.
And then we're gonna try and stack it, like by landing your and the American fighters there.
We're gonna. Are we gonna stack West Russia?
I don't know, man. That seems pretty risky.
I don't. Well, we have to count that up.
I think we hold the Caucasus. That allows us to build 4
36,
units.
37,
So,
38.
yeah, I think we have this.
39, 40.
Stack Caucasus.
1.
Just take it.
42. I'm counting 42 that he can come in with.
Yeah, and we have 15, 7 is 22, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43 we can put there.
He has 16 tanks and
And what do you get? Another
guess
day
just the
older
bomber
and
and-
deeper in debt. Do do do
Yeah.
do 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 do.
Muscle and blood.
Yeah, I think we can hold it. We're good. As long as Shaky takes it. If he doesn't take it, we're in trouble. Well, not really.
I mean, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We just see the depth of the trouble.
Maybe build a complex.
2
there.
hits.
Shaky build a complex in West Russia.
And that'll save us. Nope, I didn't take it.
What?
He got 2 hits.
What?
Did not take it.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. So, are you trying to hold caucus still?
Yep. We can hold it.
well, I could take it with the.
I need your tank and your infantry there, though.
And is India safe? What has it got? 1, 2, 3,
It's got the Ukraine
5,
fighters can reach.
6, 7,
Oh no, they can't.
7.
But they can.
Now, if he stacks Burma, do I have enough to counterattack that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of a gun. But I have 6, 7. Pretty competitive. And he's Philistines. Oh, let's not forget this transfer. Getting bombarded in Australia.
Looks about right to me.
Yep. Got some money though, so we can get some planes next. But
Okay.
Go Japan.
It's like the Allies are trying to stack Caucasus still. It's going to be a Herculean feat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get some dudes for the transports.
I can.
Send one transport to go gobble up Australia. Transport. So that transport's good. What were you saying, Ben?
Nothing. I'll wait just a bit more. But are you going for Alaska?
Alaska. No, I'm not.
Oh well.
He's got a fighter there. Can kill the transporter for free.
Right, but then you would be able to hold on to Alaska for 2 turns. Because you can't do both. You can't take out your transport and take back Alaska. He doesn't have the
Maybe,
firepower.
but you know, I really need my transports, especially when dealing with Russia right now.
Right, right.
Okay. So those guys are off. 1 back would mean 1 transport goes to 51.
Are you going to Africa?
I can't go to Africa. He blocked with the destroyer.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see it.
Those guys are good. Okay. Which means we have transport, infantry artillery, and fighter.
It's a bit a weird game. I don't like it.
I've enjoyed it. I think this is the purchase now.
Got Ben all flexing.
What you got?
Flexing the whole game.
Transport,
It's too
fighter,
early
5
to go out.
infantry, 1
Peanut.
artillery.
Too
6
early.
rounds for 3 transports.
All right. That's yep. You got it all figured out.
Because 1 transport can pick up 1 of these dudes, and this Borio dude is going to land in there.
Taking it right back.
Yep. A battleship, a destroyer, and a carrier. We'll take this for free. Tempted to put 2 here, just to make it harder on the Russians to take it back. Let's send these guys forward.
Should stack Kazakh.
America bring 1.
Taking out the destroyer aircraft carrier. If you leave 1 less aircraft carrier going to 35, and you just take the battleship and the plane to take out 35 there, you can move the rest of the fleet into 34. Kind of just sit there and bypass it altogether.
Well, I can't land troops in 34 this turn.
No, but you would be able to next turn, which would give you access to South Africa.
Yeah, it could. But
Because that way, those fighters you have in Ukraine aren't. You could move them in the 34 to protect the fleet.
I mean, but he could buy another destroyer.
But if you're in 34, it won't really matter too much.
Yeah, he's talking about leaving units on the transport, Connor. Not
I know.
Yeah, not dropping them off. He just.
But if I'm gonna bring a transport into a C zone, I'd rather it be like something like C zone 30 if I was going for Africa. 34 is so if I bring a battleship to 35, I don't have too much that defends C zone 34.
It doesn't have too much that can attack it either. One British bomber, 2 American fighters, or 2 Russian fighters.
I'll be right back.
The most you could attack is 2 fighters at one time. Not the greatest odds. If you left a destroyer with it, yeah, that's not really, yeah. If you're at 34, you can also have a bit more options to like go for Egypt or
1, 2. 1, 2, 1. 2, 2, and 1. So I need at least 1 carrier out in 46 with 1 fighter to help out the conquest of Australia, New Zealand, and Hawaii.
right. That's true.
So 1 carrier, 1 fighter's there. And 35, I would need basically a battleship and a destroyer, because a lone battleship in 35 is vulnerable to attack.
Right.
Which would mean I have 1 destroyer and 1 carrier left that can go to 34.
Which at the most they could attack 34 is the same place they could attack 35. Just 2 planes at a time or 1 bomber. So if they sent everything at it, they could sink it, but it might cost them 4 planes. But that also depends on how your defense profile is set up. If your defense profile takes the aircraft carrier first instead of the planes, you would lose the planes because they would have no place to land.
Yeah,
for at least
I
2
have to
turns.
set up my defense profile for an at-sea defense.
Yeah. Yeah. Once Germany takes Egypt, though, they could land there, but that would still give the U.S. and Russia the turn to attack first, which would be 4 planes versus those 5
It's true.
or 4. But moving the C zone 30 is just as fine since there's nothing that can attack there. So you could leave a lone transport and still be safe, but it does limit your options to just Madagascar and South Africa.
I can work with that. I'll go with it. He'll be hard-pressed to get units down to South Africa. We'll try it.
All right. He's taking
I do
Africa.
want to say,
Well, I was just saying, taking Africa really hurts the UK. It really puts them back a lot.
True.
But what were you saying?
So if I do send all my fleet to 35, 34, 46, I can't get a transport to 36 this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. Yeah, the bomber would hit it, yeah. Couldn't hit 61 though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I couldn't hit 61.
No, yeah, I can't hit there. Wait. He takes that. And Russia takes that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. actually. There's a chance he could.
Hit 61.
Yeah. If the US takes Kazakh and then Russia takes Szechuan.
Yeah, then he would be kind of extending himself with the tanks. And if they're in 61, you'll have the 3 infantry and somewhere along coastal China there. But you'd have
Is
somewhat of a
true.
retaliation against the tanks, and that would weaken his Caucasus play. But that is, yeah, he could do that if he got lucky and wanted to.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
But
Because
yeah,
that would turn out horribly for him.
right. And he'd lose a bomber. I mean, he couldn't really defend the bomber there. Maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next question is, all right, send this lovely bomber. Oh, you know what? I'll bomb Caucasus since he wants to purchase units there this turn.
Right.
Let's send this fighter here. One, two, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, those American fighters are just out of range at 34.
Yep. Yeah, they are.
Okay. All right.
35 attack. You still got the aircraft carrier going there. Oh wait, no, you don't. Never mind. Just never mind.
It's all good. I think that would be the extent of the Japanese attacks, unless you see something else.
Oh, sadly, that looks pretty darn good. Can't take out those Volgada guys.
Volgada?
I know, it would be nice for Logda.
I just realized
Alright,
I came
I'm
back
happy
from
with
vacation.
that.
I left 5 beers in my fridge, and I just bought a 15 pack, so I got 20 beers. That's dangerous, man.
Ooh. Ooh.
You're set.
Sounds like a challenge.
Well, I don't know if I'm up for it.
Alright.
20 beers.
So,
Ooh.
feel
Wonder
like
if that
I'm
would be a
forgetting
big.
something again. 1, 2, 3. Fighters, bombers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 goes there. No. I guess that's good. 1, 2, 3. Fighter can land there. Curse this nagging feeling.
Whereas
Telling
the
me
U.S.
I've done
doesn't have a
something wrong.
bomber.
Yeah, the U.S. doesn't have a bomber anymore.
Right. Lost it to the cruiser. All right.
All right,
Oh.
let's try it. Oh, thank goodness it's still alive. Max damage.
Ooh.
Take that, Russia.
Yeah, it was painful. That was really, really painful.
Yeah.
I know it. All right, so 1 carrier here, 1 carrier here. Put both fighters. Oh wait, nope. Ah, mouse, stop that. 1 fighter here. Actually, I don't need that fighter. I can send a fighter from Japan. It's up there, destroyer there. And then... Oh, actually, you know what? I don't have 2 ground units left. Oh, I knew I was missing something.
Yeah, you just have the artillery.
Well, I can still do this. Is 31 safe? 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. Oh well. Well, at least 30, I think, is safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's safe.
Well, what's the point of moving in the 34 now without the transport?
To have 2 fighters in range of Moscow.
Sure.
And to have 2 extra fighters in range of Sea Zone 15 from the Japanese standpoint. All right, so I can help you protect Karelia if we want to try that.
Sounds like a plan.
The British have 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a threat on that. The Russians could send 5 tanks and 2 fighters at it.
Yeah, they can.
Maybe I'll send a bomber out of there. One, two, three. 1, 2, 4. That's good. I'm liking it less and less.
What, the planes to Karelia? Or 34?
Yeah. Planes to Karelia. Because then they're not in range of Sea Zone 15.
True. If Russia really wants to spend 5 or how many tanks to take Karelia, the German tanks, or some of them, can swing around and knock them out. That'd be a worthwhile trade. As long as he doesn't send 1 tank to fellow Russia.
You should still be safe in Ukraine, even if the Germans come off. You can leave 2 infantry and an AA gun. And he doesn't have extra units to reach. One, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Actually, let me take a moment here. What is the US and Russia gonna do in this position? I have a hard time defending Caucasus now. But they're kind of committed since the British tanks and bomber landed there.
I can, yeah.
I think they're good where they are. I foresee a situation where Russia attacks Novo and then retreats to Moscow.
Maybe.
I think that's what he's left with. He don't have much options left. Defending Caucasus is going to be problematic since he's got to deal with Novo in some fashion. All right, I'm good with this.
Yeah. Yep. It's pretty solid.
Just double checking there's nothing that reaches the zone 30. No. 6, 7. It's one off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yep. These 4 guys. Ooh, actually, hang on. We not leave that bomber there. That could be attacked. Put a guy there.
Yeah, you should be safe there.
And I have to assume the Americans are going to take Kazakh. 1, 2. I'm going to split these guys up. That feels better. That feels much better. Three, 4, 5. Okay. 6. Over to the U.S.
All right. Ride in the lightning, fellas.
So, John, I think you should buy a sub for
Indeed.
56. That'll solve our problems there. And we can start moving those guys east.
Yeah, we do that, maybe.
Is there a problem in 56?
No, it's just
Just Alaska.
It's
And they
just
get transported in Alaska.
Yeah, you could use those ground
It's
units.
taking Alaska.
Yeah. If he wants to send guys to take
So put
Alaska,
a
at least
sub
send
so I
them.
could take the fighter. Okay.
Right.
Well, let's just see. Let's see what purchase looks like, right? So I guess time to decide what is the plan.
Well, I got your messages in Novo and Kazakh, and I agree.
So is America going to take West Russia? Or going to save that for
think-
Russia to get the
Let
box?
Russia do it.
Yeah, I think
Let
Russia
Russia
should
do it,
right?
right?
Russia
Or-
probably needs to do it. But
Okay.
I think we can hold Caucasus one more turn, at least one more turn. Maybe even.
Well, we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
We're
Maybe-
already committed.
Maybe even 2 more turns.
But we could add 2 more American fighters, potentially. Well, maybe 1 more. Depending on.
Yeah, that might go for Libya.
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth either sacrificing a transport or just going whole hog.
So that I'm only doing it with 1 fighter and I'm using the other fighter to defend Caucasus.
I don't know. I don't know what the odds are.
Well, you lost
I
your
mean,
bomb.
what you just said sounds reasonable. What you just said
I
sounds
don't know.
reasonable, but I don't know.
I don't know if that's enough to take Libya.
You think you need both fighters?
It's not enough to take it, but I think it's enough to probably kill it.
Yeah, we just got to kill the units.
Yeah.
Even if we get it down to just 1 tank, we could
Mhm.
make that work.
Mhm. India's safe. He's gonna take Kazakh with the UK. I'm gonna strafe Novo probably. Take Archangel, West Russia.
I don't think you need to take our unit. I don't think you can afford that extra infantry.
I don't need to take it. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not.
But I don't think the Americans should take Kazakh because I think the 2 extra infantry are going to be valuable in Caucasus.
All right. Well.
So what about
Yeah.
C-Zone 6? Do we take Norway with the U.S. here? That means you have to. That means you can't take Libya then.
Well,
We
you could if you suicide.
You
Just
could.
send one guy. It might be worth it to set up the complex for next turn.
Yeah, you gotta have to get it there. It has to be built. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can still put 2 planes on the carrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, you could just tee up in 10.
So I could put 3 transports in 10.
Mm-hmm.
Because I only have 3 transports, or I guess I could bring the anti-aircraft guns.
Yeah, you might need.
So I could
actually.
put 4.
Yeah.
I could put 4 transports in 10.
I agree
And
with
then
you.
what are
Though,
the other?
you kind of do have to kill the guys in Libya, or at least, wound them pretty hard.
Yeah, I'll use 1 transport to get Libya. Right?
Yeah, 1 infantry to get Norway.
Well, if he does that, he's sacrificing 2 transports.
Yeah, but you kind of have to at this point, don't we?
Devastating.
Yeah, I wanted to do that too. I was thinking of doing that, sacrificing both of these transports and getting Norway also.
Okay, in that case, I don't think you can buy the fighter. I think you're going to need another transport.
All right, so that was the question. You think I should get 2 transports this round?
Yeah, he started. Remember,
sacrificing 2, you need at least 2.
He's starting to build a little bit of a Japanese presence in air in the European theater as well. He technically brings 7 Japanese fighters to anywhere in the Med, and they can be stacking somewhere next turn too. So gotta watch out for that.
No, you know what? You're right. I'll get the fighter and I'll bring that transport back.
I think
It's not worth.
I think you should. I think you should not get the fighter, and you should get a transport. I think you should not get a sub and get the extra transport.
Yeah,
But I won't have the land units for all these transports. I'll have a bunch of transports. I won't have enough land units.
We can't get more land units.
plus he's coming.
Not if I buy.
If we cancel the fighter and the sub.
Plus he's coming for Hawaii, but he doesn't have a destroyer with him, so I do like the sub in 56. And sort of plan ahead a little bit on that one. I kind of do like the sub now, because he is coming for Hawaii, and then if you want to defend
one more transport and 2 more land units.
Yeah.
Okay, what if you didn't get the 3 artillery, if you got 3 infantry instead, would that be enough to afford a sub?
Yeah, I hope so.
You get 6 infantry instead of.
Yeah, and infantry are pretty much fodder.
Oh wait, you want me to get a sub?
Well, it's just
And then
because
what does that
he's coming. What else is he
Alright,
going to do with the
10.
aircraft carrier? He's going to come up to Hawaii. He's going to try and take Hawaii.
That's only buying 3 land units. Well, hold on.
So it would be 6 land units.
Maybe not, actually.
That's 6 infantry, a sub, and 2 transports.
You know
and
what?
That leaves me 1 IPC. Like,
Yeah.
Man, we're getting crushed this game.
I don't know how it happened. It was that German turn, man. Taking out the frickin' Americans in season 11. It caused all kinds of problems.
So, two things I think. One, I'm warming up to the Germans if they do 5-1 to America, but only when comboed with 13. That was a great combo.
Yeah.
Two, when Russia doesn't take Ukraine turn 1, they stack Ukraine. You got to take Ukraine turn 1.
Unless you get unlucky.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, he could have still stacked Ukraine even if I did take it.
Nope, because he can't land planes there. Nope, because he can't land planes there.
It's still it's a 16 on 13 battle. It's still kind of iffy for Russia.
No, there's no. You could have strafed all of his infantry, retreated back. You got to take Ukraine turn 1. I'm convinced.
Okay. Well.
But I do. If you're going 5-1 for America, combining that with 13 battleship, I do like that. That was a good combo.
Yeah. I'm gonna play allies all this season, so we'll see how that works out. Might have a different philosophy at the end of that season.
It can't do more about it now.
I don't know. I think.
What? John, are you going to get the sub in season 1?
I mean, the game is not over. This definitely could still swing the other way.
Oh yeah, this game's not
I
over.
mean,
No,
I think
it's
I got it. I have to get it. I have to get
Yeah.
the sub, yeah.
I think you got to get it. Battleship destroyer.
And try to see what we could do there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one thing about it's like this wasted firepower here with the 2 U.S. fighters.
Well,
I don't know. Should you send the extra fighter to Libya, or do we need the fighter in Caucasus?
it needs to go. It needs to be in Caucasus. We just have to hold it for one more.
It needs to go to Caucasus. I'm
Yeah.
I'm talking about the fighters that are in Caucasus.
Yeah.
It's like I want to do
Yeah.
something with these.
Yeah, but you can't because you need the infantry in Caucasus. So it's not like
I
you
know.
can use the infantry as screeners. Even as it is, it's probably a huge management.
Yeah, you let the UK
But we
take.
need to take a big battle. We need a big battle where they get some bad guys. So that's have to invite a Caucasus.
All right. Well, that's the U.S. Combat moves, I think.
Excuse me.
Hmm.
I mean, you could send the cruiser to Libya.
No,
and
I was
not
thinking
just
that
make it a
too,
naked
but no,
transport.
no,
Make
no,
'em-
no.
Make him use a fighter, cost a fighter to kill it.
We could do that.
I don't like that.
I mean, it's just a cruiser at this point.
Mm. Mm. That's up to you, John. That's a gut feeling, that one.
Nah, let's just hold on to the cruiser. I don't think it's worth one shot. And then the 50-50 of getting one of his aircraft.
Yeah, I think with the Japanese Air Force already in Europe, I think the cruiser is going to be more valuable later on down the line.
So
The-
I guess
the
the
fighter-
next,
The fighter.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say
The fighter in
the next
Western
question.
Canada. The fighter in Western Canada. Where do we want it to end up?
10.
Oh, that's an interesting question. Did you buy this sub or not? Oh, you did buy this sub. Okay.
I did get the sub.
Yeah, keep going, man.
Okay. All right. I'm
Well,
going
where's
with
the
this.
where's the
I'm sorry?
13 carrier? The carrier that's in 13 right now. Where is it coming to?
It's gonna just go to 10. I was gonna send just everything to 10 for now.
Do you want to just put some of it in 8? Just in case he decides to go after my fleet.
Yeah, we could.
I don't think he does that, but yeah, you can put it.
I could put an aircraft carrier there for now. An
Mhm.
aircraft carrier and a cruiser and the cruiser.
Actually, you can put it all there except the fighter.
Yeah.
As
right,
long as
so-
I get the sub, I guess. Yeah. As long as I get that sub, I guess.
But the other fighter can move up. The 11 fighter. Okay. Well, let's get some dice, Olivia.
Yeah. Come
I
on, baby.
hope so.
Come on, baby. We need this. Fuck KW.
Yeah,
KH. Ben.
Liberated.
Suck a bag of dicks.
What?
Oh no.
Oh.
That's what I get for talking trash.
Nothing. Like just
Oh no.
Holy
Just-
fuck.
absolutely dismal. Just
Holy
nothing.
No.
Lost everything.
That's
Just
awful. That is awful.
Holy fuck.
Whoa.
Oh man.
Watch out for Rommel.
Take you out in a minute, Peanut. Relax. Battle going on here. We just lost a major battle. Shit. That actually.
That's horrific.
That's actually. That could
that
be.
really
That's
sucks.
game changing. Actually, it really is. It changes the way we have to play
It really
the game.
is.
Yeah, it changes the way we have to play the game. Shit.
Oh. Actually, this fighter.
Mm.
No. Yeah, that really
Uh-huh.
just kind of blows.
Yeah, that sucked. This game stinks. I think we lost, and I don't think there's a way back, but I will give it another turn. See what happens.
Well, you know, in
Well,
keeping
it's still early.
keeping in the theme of the last couple of Friday Night Blitzes, we've always had the one deciding battle that could either go either way. That's sort of been fought. You know, the caucus battle, he does have the advantage. I don't have a calculator, but I think it's in his advantage. Probably about a 60% at least.
It's closer to 80.
I don't think it's 80. I don't think it's that much.
And anything else you'd like me to do here?
Well, you could have won Libya,
Right.
but since how that's off the table, I mean, everything looks good.
I mean, you didn't even get a single hit,
Oh, I know.
and he just wiped you in one.
Terrible.
Oh, that's painful.
I mean, I get those kinds of dice all the time.
I do too.
Like that doesn't surprise me in the least.
Sub? No,
Oh,
you want
wait,
sub?
I wanna
50,
put that
yeah.
sub,
yeah, wrong
yeah.
spot.
I'm
I
like,
know.
what am
I know
doing?
you're dazed and confused right now, but let's go, man. Let's be smart.
Yeah.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Well, my turn's gonna be pretty easy. So I have to build guys there. I have to build guys there. And I think we are gonna hit this. And I'm gonna send 2 tanks. gonna send one tank. And that's what we're gonna do. Pretty quick, simple, no secret. And we're hoping for 4 hits. Or 1.
Oh God.
1 will work. Okay, alright. Let's go again. Oh my god.
Well,
This
two's
is-
better than 1.
That's horrible though, if you think about it. Ooh, should
Well,
I
he
go?
got no hits back, so that's good.
I gotta go again, right?
You're gonna kill him if you go 1 more, but you're gonna probably wipe him out if you do, right? Now you take it.
That's okay, I can take it. Oh, even better.
Alright.
That puts his Africa guys in play. Oh, he doesn't have a lot of guys in China. That's actually pretty cool.
But do we have enough to hold Caucasus?
Yeah, we do. Four, 5, 6. One guy in Moscow.
All right. Well, Germany, you got Moscow, yeah?
Germany can hit Moscow, but the UK can put guys there.
Yeah, but we're about to take Moscow.
Wait a minute. Yeah,
Wait,
there's one guy in Archangel.
Oh shit!
Yep. Just buy a bunch of infantry, send a fighter bomber at it.
Oh no,
Yep.
no! I did
Everything
not
in
just do
Ukraine.
that. I did not just do that. Oh my god!
You just did it.
Yeah, this game's over.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
You never know. This could go horribly wrong.
You'll lose your
And
whole
the
Air
fighter
Force to
from
win this.
Ukraine.
Yeah, obviously you lose your Air Force to win it. Jesus Christ! Oh fuck! Shaky went for Smoky.
I'd send the 2 infantry from Italy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not just do that.
Oh,
think
leave
that-
leave the transport for the Japanese. You can send that fighter to West Russia.
Sounds like a good plan.
Are you serious?
I think that's everything.
Also, I'd send less guys to France.
How many less more? 2, 1?
Yeah, see, that's why you were supposed to strafe Novo.
Well, I
I'd
tried
send-
to.
We forgot.
Just-
forgot.
No, I
Forgot.
tried to strafe it,
3 or
but I
4.
mean, it just didn't work out the way it should have.
Like that?
Yeah. And in Northwest, I'd send 1 less as well.
You got it.
And I would not go for Caucasus. We don't need to chance that.
I just want to see what the odds are.
That's game changing if you win it. Though.
Impossible. It's already game changing. We don't need more game changers. We don't need to get them back in the game by having a poor attack.
Right, right. Well, here it goes. Moscow first.
All right, kill the dude.
Yep, there it is. Any hitbacks? Lost the bomber. Right, bomber or the fighter?
Yeah, you can use the bomber. Lose the bomber. The fighter can be useful in the defense. It's game pretty much anyway, but
Yeah,
technicalities.
they can't hold Caucasus next turn now. Because they can't build anybody there. Well, then take West Russia.
Tragic.
Oops. I accidentally went another round.
You still missed. Oh, what are you paying these fighters?
Not very well.
Actually, that's pretty huge because you can't move your tanks into Moscow. They probably wouldn't
Well,
want to
we
anyway.
weren't gonna do that
Yeah,
anyway.
They weren't gonna do that anyway. Ooh.
All right. Everything else went all right. Oh wait, Egypt.
We're so fucked.
Oh, the one guy that could.
Be nice to keep a guy here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Shaky, you just coming into the game?
Yep.
Yeah, we left
Well,
a guy in
thanks for
Archangel and
tanking,
only
though.
one guy in Moscow.
You didn't even move an AA back. I
Dude,
started tanking Nova.
we
I don't
didn't.
think
We,
that-
and I say we because John was in on this too. We didn't see it.
You can move the AA gun to northwest of France.
It's like
It don't matter. Game's over.
I know.
Good game, fellas.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
There's no sense playing this out.
We got rocked.
I don't even know how it happened. It was like,
Good game.
this whole German play was like just so strange. It's like a strange Friday Night Blitz. The whole game has been just awful. We could never seem to get going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys up for another one?
Well,
Kinda.
come back next week. Oh, you mean tonight?
It's 11.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock already. I mean, that's
Yeah, I can't.
it's been 2 hours.
What are you gonna play? Another 2 or 3 round game? I don't think so. Besides, I'm demoralized. Yeah, I'll forfeit too. Hold on, let me forfeit. That deserves a forfeit. Jesus.
Well, good job, Ben. We smoked them.
Good game, everybody.
yeah.
That Archangel dude, the one dude that could.
Well,
Yep.
I wanted you to retreat. I didn't want you to stay in Novo.
No, but I had. But I didn't.
I admit I
but,
didn't.
But I didn't mean
I
to.
admit I didn't see the guy in Archangel, but
Yeah.
I did say you're gonna get stuck in Novo if you go one more round.
Yeah.
But I admit I didn't see the guy in Archangel either because I would have told you to put all 5 guys in Moscow then.
So John did try and save you, but you went another round.
But I didn't see it in time to tell him to put the 5 guys in Moscow.
He didn't realize how important it was. at
No,
the
the
time.
Yeah,
straight-
but his instincts were right.
No, Shaky, the strafe went horribly. I only hit once the first round and once the second round. I had to go a third round, and then by that point I killed everything. But
Yeah.
I
So,
mean,
I mean, the dice went against us
Mm.
in several instances.
Yeah, we
Just-
were just behind the whole game. It's not that one battle in Novo is not the deciding factor.
Yeah.
well played. I like I like Ben's aggressiveness though. It's a little bit unique, but I like it. It kind of fits Friday Night Blitz vibe. I like it, man. I hope you come back and play again, Ben.
Oh, thanks. Yep, definitely plan on it.
That Ukraine stack worked
Yeah.
wonders that game.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it did.
That was a good idea, Code.
Now let me ask you this:
Fine.
if Shaky moved into C Zone 5 last turn, would you guys have hit that with 7 planes?
I
Hard
actually
to
probably
say.
would have gone for it. Yeah, I might have gone for it.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Depends on what the other nations did.
Right.
I mean, I was thinking about putting everything in C Zone 15 if he put everything in 5 and then leaving you with a choice, but it might have been an obvious choice. I don't know.
In that kind of situation, the Japanese would probably have tried to go for 15.
Right.
Like I was
they
waiting
only had-
for the Americans to come in there.
Yeah, at the time they only had 4 fighters in range.
Yeah, I was going to say there was only 4 fighters.
Right. When they
But
got
maybe-
3 hits, it would have.
Well, no, didn't you just attack this turn into 15? Like your choice was in 13 when you had 2 transports there, and then you just attacked.
Yes.
See, to me, and for anybody watching that's new to the channel, I mean, for me, having the Japanese Air Force in Europe so early like that is just crazy to me. I mean, it basically. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, well, I got the game on outside. I'm gonna try and turn it off. Come on, Peanut, outside. I think it really unbalances the game. Not unbalances the game as in like you don't deserve to win. It just unbalances the game as far as what the Allies can do, especially with the hard German opening like that. I mean, the German opening was pretty brutal. I mean, killing.
Maybe we should have gone for Japan rather than Atlantic.
Then
As
I
soon
think,
as we lost
And-
those 2 transports.
I think Moscow would have been
And
lost.
bought
I
an
mean,
extra
if-
carrier on turn 1.
If C Zone 37
50,
would have been
30.
better.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
true.
Yeah, and Japan survived with 2 fighters in 37. That was
Yep.
pretty big.
Yes, it was.
Could have gone even worse too if you didn't get the battleship.
Yes, sure could have.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not
Yep,
gonna blame.
so-
I'm not gonna blame the game on dice, but I mean the dice were kind of shitty, but it wasn't. I don't think it was
Didn't
that.
help.
It didn't help. Yeah, it definitely didn't help.
Right.
It's one of those games,
You
guys.
just
It's
lost
see, that's
momentum early and didn't get it back.
this is one of those games that I always like to talk about because when I see the top players in the world and I see that they're like they never lose a game. Like, did they ever have a game like this where like they just can't win? I mean, that's what blows my mind. Like, how do these top players, and like Connor, you're one of the top players in the world. I mean, how do you guys get it to the point where you just don't have a game like this? It seems to me like a game like this happens to everybody, or it should.
Well, there are
Well,
games like
okay.
that.
So I talked to Ronald about this last season, maybe 2 seasons ago,
Mhm.
and because as Russia, I lose Ukraine all the time. I've lost it like 50% of the time. But I asked him like, so how do you win all these games? Like, have you never lost Ukraine? And he said he never lost Ukraine. Like in that one season, he had like 30 games and he never lost Ukraine in 30 games. So I think to be a top player, you do need just an inch of luck
Yeah,
as well.
I think I agree with that.
Well, we had Selden on here. Remember, we had Selden on here a few
Yeah.
times, and he does some pretty risky stuff, and we're all
Like,
sitting there like,
crazy
dude,
risky.
that's not going to work out. Yeah. And he's talking about how it always works out for him. It's like, really?
Yeah, but
Uh-huh.
I mean, consistently, like someone like Quentin again, he won the Allies. By the way, shout out to Quentin for that. He won the Allies again this season. I think that's twice he's won the Allies as the Allies. For a season. So
Well,
shout
he's
out.
obviously very good. He's obviously very, very
But
good.
how do they not run into bad luck? Is what I'm saying. Like, how do you not walk in? Like, everybody that's watching this game right now can attest to the fact that they've all had a game like this where nothing seems to go right. John, I've watched enough of your videos. I know you've had games like that. People that have watched my videos
Oh,
know
yeah.
I've had plenty of games like that. I mean, how does it? I just don't understand. I really don't understand. Like how some of the best players in the world can recover from bad
It's
situations.
just luck of the draw, I guess. It's really just luck of the draw.
Well, I mean,
Limit the
also like
risk.
the more skilled you are, the less risk that you take, right? So
And isn't that an odd thing to say? The
Yeah.
more
You know-
skilled you are, the
you know,
less risk you're
one in-
willing to take.
1 in 10.
Yeah.
1 in 10 is a lot better than 1 in 5, And if you play the percentages,
And at this point, if
I don't know.
because it's so
He's
early,
knowing when
we
you need
invite
to
anybody
take a
that wants to
risky
join the
battle.
Discord to Discord chat if they're on Discord and they're watching and they want to join the Discord chat and chime in with their opinions, you're welcome to join at this point. Just throwing that out there. Like, what do you guys think? Like, I know the chat was like, they were in the Allies corner, like, literally round 1. This could be tough for the Axis to pull this
Yeah.
one out. If I go back. Oh, man. It's true. true. The German play was strong. The Japanese play complemented it. It was just really well executed, and deserved the win. Although I'm kind of embarrassed losing Moscow like that, though. That was embarrassing. I wouldn't have done that in a ranked game. I would have
Yeah.
triple, double, quadruple checked and said, "Oh no, fuck, that's wrong."
You
Yeah,
saw
I mean,
the
that-
limited number of Japanese in the region, and you got excited at having only lost one or two guys.
I did.
Left us.
But my instinct, if you remember, my instinct before it was even my turn was to take Archangel, and you guys talked me out of it. So I kind of didn't even look at it, and that's what I think threw me.
And that strap out on Caucus was brutal because that cost you at least 2 infantry.
Yeah, 6. He hit a 6.
Yes, it did. He could only build 5 infantry. 4 went to Caucasus, 1 to Russia.
Yeah, 1 to Russia. You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Needed all 5 in an AA gun. That would have been.
Yeah, that would have been better. Oh, maybe not all 5.
Problem is-
Maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, you were very hard pressed to defend Caucasus.
That was my brain. My brain was thinking Caucasus. Save the British.
Yeah, I wouldn't have tried to protect Caucasus in that.
Would
kind
you
of
guys have hit it
situation.
though? I mean, so say I adequately protected Moscow. Would you have hit? I think Ben was
No.
looking at it. What did it say? Impossible?
Probably. Yeah, but that
Oh, yeah.
didn't have any of the aircraft.
Yep.
Hmm.
No, I
Plus,
wasn't
it
gonna
didn't
hit.
have 2 extra units. I would have advised hitting it if they had protected Moscow. Definitely.
Yeah, but that's one of those battles that could have gotten really bad for you, though. I mean, not tonight because everything was going well for you guys, but I mean, generally speaking, that's a battle that can go really, really bad, especially with the investment of the 7 tanks early like that. That if you lose that battle badly, it could set the Germans back a long way.
Right.
Mm,
And it wasn't really worth that risk was how much of an advantage we have. Just had to hold our. I mean, I just had to hold the German positions.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I agree. Trading
I
West
think
Russia.
your odds on that battle, though, were like really good. I'd love to calculate it.
Yeah, I would too, because I estimated at 80% for you guys.
Well, why don't you do it right now?
Once I saw all the Russians leaving Moscow for Novo, I thought, oh my goodness, this is like 90%, right?
Yeah, there's no way that tank should have left. That tank should have been a car. You had the units in Vologda and Moscow to hit Novo. You didn't need to pull a tank.
I'll do a rough estimate here.
It was
6 fighters and a bomber.
yeah. It
The
20 infantry.
defense has 19 infantry, 7 artillery, 6 tanks,
6 tanks. Oh,
5
right.
fighters, 2 AA, and a bomber. And lose fighters last. So I'm showing 79%. So yeah,
Yes.
Shaky is right around where
Yeah.
your estimates are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fiddlesticks.
Fiddlesticks.
Fiddle-dee-doo.
Oh my God.
No.
My grandpa said fiddlesticks. Whenever he was mad, he wouldn't say
mine too.
fuck. He wouldn't say fuck or anything. He'd say fiddlesticks.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
That is adorable.
That was his way of swearing. Like you could translate it to fuck if you wanted to, but fiddlesticks sounds way better.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
That is funny. Man, that's like 2 weeks in a row now we've had early Friday night blitzes. What's going on, man? It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's up for another one.
No,
Second
it's too
4-1
late.
game.
It's too late, I think.
It's
Probably.
too late to start a new one.
Yeah. If it was like 10, maybe I would consider it. I think 10, I would consider that. I think probably.
All right.
Well, Nobody's joining from chat, so we might as well just end the game here and meet up next Friday night. And hopefully Ben will join us again sometime because I like his play, I like his demeanor, I like his rub, as they say. And some,
yeah, come back, Ben.
And to welcome new players too.
He
Anybody
was a
watching,
wonderful teammate.
anybody watching that wants to join, this is a fan interactive channel. That wants to join Friday Night Blitz, don't be afraid if you're like a ranked like bronze or silver or even gold. Just join, man. It'll be fun. It's a learning channel.
Thanks, Imperial Leader. Right.
All right. Well, then with that, I'm going to say good night to everybody, and good night to the chat, and thanks for coming by as always. Love the fact that you guys support the channel, and we will see you next Friday night. So thanks for watching, everybody, and appreciate. Shout out to everybody: Shaky, Ben, Connor, and of course John. John, were you streaming tonight or no?
Yes.
You are?
Yes, as always. Yes.
All right. Well,
Oh, what's your channel?
John Roberts.
John Roberts Gaming Channel.
Yeah. Pretty easy.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to check out his channel. And actually, anybody in the chat who's new to the channel that doesn't know who John is, definitely check out his channel. He's got some great videos. Axis and Allies play, real life, real time. High level play.
Good game.
Definitely go check him out. Connor, when are you going to start a YouTube channel?
When I find the desire to do so.
Yes.
You should, man. You should. All right. Love you guys, and we'll see you next Friday.